everyone, and welcome to today's Masters and Black Belts class. So today's class will be on self-defense, and we'll start to cover some of the self-defense line work as well. So welcome to today's class. Today's class is our Masters and Black Belts class. This is Master Oz. I'm very excited teaching you guys today. And today our focus will be on self-defense and also the self-defense line work from our first degree curriculum. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's class. If you are here and training today, please pop your name in the comments down here, just so we can give you guys class credits and we know you're here and you are training with us today. So today's class is our Masters and Black Belts class, and we are going to be focusing on self-defense today. Okay, self-defense against another human being. Okay, at the moment, we're so focused on self-defense against this virus by keeping ourselves healthy, eating healthy, drinking lots of water, and working out, keeping ourselves good and healthy through regular exercise. But also, we need to start preparing ourselves as well for everybody goes back out again into the wide world, kids going back to school, adults out and about. There's going to be some crazy people out there, as there always is, and as was before, we need to learn how to protect ourselves. So that's going to be our focus for today's class, okay? So, hi Cordelia, nice to see you. Nice to see you training. So guys, let's get ourselves started today. We'll get warmed up and then we'll get straight into working some self-defense moves today. So if everyone just stands with their feet apart, just like this, let's put our hands on our hips and let's turn to look over one shoulder. And then change, back to look over the other shoulder, and change, and change. Take your nose down in a semicircle to the other side, and change, and change, and change. Good, put your hands out in front. Let's roll our arms forward, nice big circles. That's it, nice big circles. And then let's go backwards, nice big circles. Very good indeed. Okay, hands on your hips. And let's roll our hips around. Make sure those circles are nice and big. And then change direction for me. Nice big circles. Feet together, hands on your knees. Let's roll our knees round one way. And let's roll our knees round the other way as well. Shake your body out. Okay, we'll start with some star jumps then, warm the body up, then we'll get straight into doing some moves to learn and to warm ourselves up. Okay, so feet together, hands at your sides, let's do some star jumps. Ready with me? Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake your body out. Okay, squats now. Okay, with me. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Jump on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now flick the heels up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your body out. Okay guys, hopefully your body's a little bit warmed up now. Let's get straight into it today, okay? Hi Daniel, nice to see you. Okay, so first thing to learn in terms of self-defense is your friend in self-defense is distance. Look, if I come right up to the camera like this, and I'm just talking to you, just like this, then I decide, boom, to hit you, there is no way in the world you're going to be able to react to that. Too fast, too close, not enough time or awareness to prepare against an attack like this. So the first thing you must do in self-defense is if you feel threatened or if you just feel like something might not be right, is create distance, okay? So we step back and we put our hands up in front of us like this. Hi Lucy. So this means what? It means back off, right? Stay away from me. You look from the side, all I do is to step back and I put my hands up like this, okay? In any language in the world, this means back off, stay away from me, okay? So that's the thing we must do to start off with. So now our hands become a physical barrier between us and anybody who might like to attack us. And that's the same if you're a 6-year-old child or a 60-year-old man, okay? You must create a barrier between you and somebody else. So we call this a fence. It's a physical barrier around your body, okay? And nothing gets into this. One hand is slightly in front of the other. Palms are open like this. So the body language is back away, stay away from me. But the physical barrier is clear. No one can get beyond this front hand. If somebody does try to come close, we'll stop them with that front hand. And if that doesn't stop them, we will move back to create that distance, that space again. Okay? So, what is your first defense against somebody attacking you? Begins with D and ends in istance. Okay, what do you think it is? If you think we know what it is, you can put it in the comments below. The answer, of course, is distance. Okay, distance. Keep the person away from you. So, we need to work some different strikes off of this position here. Because many of us get used to striking off here. We can throw our punches off here, our kicks, everything from this position. Now this is great for in-fight, if a fight's actually kicked off, and it's great for sparring and great for sport. But if you can only fight off here, and you've never learned to throw any techniques off here, you could be in trouble. Because if somebody's having a go at you, and you do this, although that's a good defence, is it good if people are videoing you? Is it good if it's on CCTV? Is it good when witnesses say what happened? Look, if there's someone in front of me and I do this straight away, then any witness is going to say these two people had a fight and then this guy beat up the other guy. Even though it's self-defense from my perspective, everyone who's watching, if they see this and they see another guy stood like this, they're going to say these two guys had an argument and then this guy beat the other guy up. Okay? So, even though I might win the fight, I could end up in a lot of trouble down the road with the court and the police and all the rest of it. Okay? Whereas if the guy's there and he's looking all aggressive, and I'm stood here like this saying, listen, back off, stay away from me, what are the witnesses going to say? That's right. They're going to say, this guy didn't want to fight. He was passive, he had his hand up, he told the other guy to go away. Then the other guy tried to attack him, so he had no choice but to defend himself. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. If that makes sense, put a thumbs up in the comments or a yes, so I know you guys are understanding what I'm saying and you're picking up this really important information. So, we're going to move on now. We're going to learn how to strike off this position. So, if we're stood here like this saying, listen, back off, stay away from me, and then this person decides not to do that and come to attack you, you have every right to defend yourself. Now, of course, you can wait for them to throw a punch. Great, I'm glad you've got that, Cordelia. And you can wait for them to throw a punch, then you can try and block it and then counter-attack. That's definitely an option. But the problem is, if you're not very good at blocking, or if they throw more than one strike, okay, you could still end up getting hit. So you do have the right in order to hit somebody first if you feel you're in danger of imminent unlawful violence. What that means is if somebody's going to attack you, you're allowed to defend yourself, okay? But you've got to believe they're going to hurt you. So what would make you think someone's going to hurt you, right? If someone stood like this, calling your names, well, they're probably not going to hurt you. There's what we call precursors to attack. What these are things people will do with their body or their voice before they're going to attack you. So here's the first one. We call it distance close down. Someone's coming towards you, they're probably wanting to attack you. Here's another one. Clenching of the fist. Okay, they're making a fist because they might want to hurt you or hit you. Here's another one though. Hiding of the hand. What could be in that hand? What could they be reaching for? A weapon? Probably. So seeing the hand clench, seeing the hand go behind the back or into the pocket, or in here, these are all potential precursors to attack. We've got distance close down, and we've got doing something with their hand. Okay? So, other precursors to attack. If someone's talking to you normally like this, and they're talking to you, they're calling you all kinds of stuff, but then all of a sudden they drop into single syllables. Okay, so they're talking to you and they start going, yeah, so. As they drop into single words, that's because the blood is going away from the brain towards the attacking limb. Okay, so that is a precursor attack as well. Someone drops into single syllables, that can be a great indication they're about to attack you. Okay, last two I'll give you today. This one. Can you see my eyebrows? Yeah. So if someone's going to hit you, often before they do it, they'll narrow their eyebrows. It's like a primeval instinct before they go in for the kill, for the hit. Okay? And the last one I'll give you today is called head pecking. Okay? It's often combined with single syllables. So I might be talking to you, say, you cut me up in the car. Yeah, you did. You cut me up. Yeah. And as they go head pecking, like this, yeah. That's often the precursor before they attack somebody. Okay? So hopefully this is quite a good educational session for you guys so far to understand what someone might do before they actually go to attack you. Okay? And these are all things that give you the right to defend yourself because you believe you're in danger of imminent unlawful violence. Okay? Then you're allowed to defend yourself. And my instructor always said, it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. What that means is he'd rather have his day in court standing up and saying, look, the reason I had to defend myself because of this, and pleading your case, as opposed to being carried in a coffin by 6 people because you didn't defend yourself and someone beat you to the floor and stamped all over your head. Okay? So it's always best to defend yourself. So let's go through some striking options. I want you guys to get physical now. So shake your body out. Awesome stuff. Let's stand in a nice stance and let's put our hands up in front of us like this. So we're going to use all the different parts of our body and learn to strike off here. So, first thing we're going to do is going to open our palms a little bit. Just like this. Okay? So as we open our palms a little bit like this, it kind of drops somebody's awareness a little bit for knowing what's to come next. And actually, when I'm doing this, I'm setting up all of my strikes. So the first strike we're going to do is going to be a punch off this back hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to open our hands, clench our fist, and as soon as our fist clenches, boom, it comes straight forwards like an arrow, straight off your hip, straight to the target. So from here, clench, and as it's clenching on the way in, we're twisting our hip and we're already driving that punch home. Okay? So let's do 10 of those together. Okay? I want nice power. All we're going to do when I call a number, we're going to open our hands and then we're going to hit nice and strong with that hand. Okay, ready? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want to hear that aggression now in your voice. Imagine you take all of your energy and put it into one strike. Okay? We're not training for a 10-round fight. We're training for a 1-strike finish. Okay? So hands up. Let's do another 5. Bit more intensity now. Relax, relax. 1. Relax again. From here to here. 2. Here to here. 3. Here to here. 4. Here to here. 5. Good. Perfect. So, on adults, your target for that strike would most commonly be the jaw. For juniors, your target for that strike would most commonly be the solar plexus. Just where the V on my uniform is, the centre here, just below your breastplate. Okay, if you're not sure where it is, get a finger, prod yourself here, and you'll feel it kind of where you get winded. That'll be your shot, striking straight to there. Okay, the second strike will go off this position here, will be a kick. So off our back leg. So we're going to go from this position again, same again from here to here, then the back leg, the foot comes straight forward like an arrow. So from here to here, straight forward. And it's my gear, it's a front kick, striking the ball of your foot. Again, juniors, your target would be the solar plexus. Adults, your target would be the groin. Okay? So from here, we open our hands, keep looking in the eyes, and then hit nice and strong. So the knee comes up, we snap it out, and we come straight back to this stance to defend ourselves. Let's do 10 together. Okay? So from here, relax, open the hands, and strike 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, keep looking up, don't look down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have, off this stance, we've got a punch and we've got a kick. Okay? Other tools we could potentially use as adults is our head, is our knee, is our elbow. These are all tools that you can practice using off this stance. So that's if we're going to strike first. Let's move on now. What if we are caught off guard and before we even set up our strike, somebody throws a big haymaker towards our heads? So we're going to use a defence called a spear defence. Okay? Working on the doors in Liverpool, this saved my bacon a number of times. Okay? When I'm talking to someone out of nowhere, someone else throws a big looping punch and immediately we go into this position to defend ourselves. Okay? So, what we're going to do, we're going to step forward with our lead foot, and as we step forward, our hands make a spear. This position here. Our elbows are out, our hands are above our head, and our chin is tucked in. So we're in this position here. So as the person goes to throw the punch, our spear comes in here against the source of the power, which is the shoulder. One forearm hits them in the neck, the other forearm hits them in the bicep. Your hands aren't actually involved. It's your forearms that do the block. Okay? So, I want you to stand with your feet apart, step back, put your hands up like this, and then 10 times, we're going to step forward with our lead leg. As we step forward, we're going to make our spear, and we're going to make it strong. Like this. So it's not a weak structure, it's got to be a nice strong structure. Okay, let's do it 10 times. Ready, go. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. Relax, relax, relax. 4, and back. Relax, relax, Relax. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Now, once we've stopped that strike, remember that's all we've done. So someone's gone in to hit us like this, and you've stopped that strike. If you don't follow up, then what will happen automatically is the next strike, and the next strike, and the next strike will start coming in. It's like if you go to open a door, and it's locked. Most people don't go, it's locked, and then get their key out after one try. Most people go, a couple of times, and then get their key out. Same thing when if someone's trying to hit you, they won't go, and stop. They go, So what stops the continuous attack? Well, what stops the continuous attack is pain. Okay? Them experiencing a lot of pain very, very fast. That dissuades them from continuing the attack. Okay? Use another analogy. If you get your hand and you touch something hot, you don't go a few times, do you? Unless you're not quite right. Okay? Coronavirus in the brain or something. What happens is you touch something hot, you don't want to touch it again. The same thing should be us. Someone goes to attack us, immediately, they should be like, whoa, that doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm not going to carry that on anymore. So, from our stance here, we're going to open our hands, we're going to relax a little bit, we're going to drive in with our spear. Okay, here. Now, our arm then is going to wrap around their arm. We're going to grab the back of the neck. We're going to pull them to the side. And then we're going to do 3 rapid knees. Nice and strong. Then we're going to cast them off and be ready. So at this point we do put our guard up because the fight's on. So we start here, we defend ourselves, and then when the fight's on, hands are up, ready for the next guy. Because remember, you're often not just fighting one person, it could be 2 or 3. So always be prepared. Okay? So, let's do this together again. We have our fence up. We're going to step in and do our spear. Ready? Go 1. Wrap the arm. Grab the back of the head. Swizzle your foot round, pull. And 3 knees. Notice when I'm kneeing, I'm pulling my opponent into the knee to get maximum force. Okay? Now, juniors would be kneeing in the belly. Adults will be kneeing to the groin, and if their head comes down, we'll knee to the head as well. Okay? Juniors only to the belly though. So, let's do that routine 5 times together. Okay? So, from your self-defense stance, we're going to step in and spear. Go 1, wrap 2, pull 3, 3 knees 4, and back to the start again. Step in 1, wrap 2, grab and pivot 3, and 3 knees 4, and discard and guard up 5. Okay, so we're going to do those 5 sections. I'm going to do that 5 times. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. Okay. So, today we worked on defense. We worked on striking off the fence. with our fist. We worked on striking off the fence with our foot. We worked on counter-attacking against somebody striking us with the spear and the wrap. And then the counter with the knees and the being ready for multiple opponents after that as well. Okay, so on the next class this week, we're going to take that a little bit further. I'm going to teach you a little hold, which we can use as adults to actually finish a fight. As juniors, just to give somebody a little bit of jip. I'll teach you how to close distance on somebody. If they're kind of bouncing around in front of you like this, you think I've got to finish this fight. I'm going to teach you something called chain punching, which is one of Bruce Lee's favourite techniques. And we're going to work on some elbows, knees, and a finish off that as well. So lots of really cool stuff to work on this week. I hope you guys are enjoying the content and these sessions. So things to take away from today. Your best defence is what? Begins with D, ends in istance. If somebody's being aggressive towards you, we step back. Our hands go up straight away. Not like this, because that's like saying we want to fight and it doesn't look good for people watching. Like this, we create that fence around our body. If we feel someone's going to attack us with those precursors to attack, which we had distance close down, we had making a fist or hiding a hand, we had head pecking, dropping to single syllables and narrowing of the eyebrows. If you feel like someone's going to attack you, you have the right to defend yourself. And we did a punch and we did a kick off of our fence position, our self-defense stance. And then we also worked on reactive training. If someone goes to hit you, how to react to make sure you don't get knocked out. Okay? So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that today. I've enjoyed teaching you guys that today as well. And I will see you guys on our next class. And we're going to focus all this week on self-defense. Okay, so this is Master Rose saying thank you so much for coming to our Black Belts and Masters class today. I hope you guys get a chance to practice some of that. I'd love to see you guys working the fence and doing your strikes off the fence. If you've got like a bag at home or someone can hold a pad for you, you can practice those strikes against it. For juniors or adults, if you've got a partner, you can get them to throw a punch at you and you can do your spear defense. Just be careful with those knees that you don't mess anybody up, okay? So that's me covered from a waiver point of view. Do not go near your mum and dad anywhere, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy today's session, and I'll see you next time. This is Master Rose saying thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys on our next Masters and Black Belts class. Thank you. Bye-bye.